Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, where today we are back in DCS world, and I was going to record over today, but that did not work out. Yeah, when I tried to record it, it took a picture of the whole screen and then recorded the sound, so that was not going to work out. So today I thought I would include a tutorial on how to start the SU-25T frogfoot and taxi to runway and take it off, and perhaps even land if I do have enough time to do so. So, well, anyway, to begin to start this up, you might want to open the rearming and refueling window. Thing is, at this window, I think it's supposed to be left alt and bracket, but I could not find the left alt and bracket key. I pretty much tried every key on my keyboard that is not a letter or a number, and I could not find it. So what I am going to do is what I am going to show you what it is called. It is called the rearming and refueling window, as you can see up here. And I have just set it to left alt R. If you want to set it to something, just hit clear, double click it, and then you can just hit R and then left alt, or any like modifiers, which is alt, control and shift. I think that's all of them. But anyway, then just hit OK and you're ready to go. So open that up like so. Now you can select your loadout here or a preset here, and then you can edit your own here. So what I am going to do is that, and of course you can change the amount of gun ammo and the amount of flare and chaff, and then here you can see the weight, how much this thing will weigh when you take it off. So we will just equip empty weight because it is much easier to handle. But I would recommend learning to take off with a little bit of weight, so perhaps add like a fuel tank on this side, and perhaps you can learn how to take off with weight that is not equal on both sides, like this. Or you can just do like we take it off with no weight. And to do this, make sure your engines are completely off. I do not know for sure, but I think, but you might have to turn off the electricity, and this hatch has to be open for it to work. So yeah, I just hit OK, and we will request rearming. You can watch them take off the stuff from our airplane. Once we get, there we go. I'm just gonna check how long I have been recording for. 4 minutes. Okay. Here you can see we are taking off all of our stuff, and once they are done, we will go on to storing up this aircraft. Good, rearming is complete. So now what you want to do, and of course I am doing the original key bindings from now on because I know this. So just press the right shift and L, and you will start up your electricity, which of course is a good thing. Now, yeah, you can see it is starting up. I think it needs a bit of time to calibrate, so just hit Control and C a bunch of times. Now we have sped up time, so it is calibrating, and then just hit Shift and C to reset time to normal. So now it might be a good idea to start up the engines, and here you can see the engine instruments. So this top panel, a sort of big one with a white node which has a bit of black on it, that represents the RPM, and yeah, it represents it in percent, so 4 is 40% and 6 is 60% and so on. Then below you have some 2 gauges where I don't know what they represent, but they represent something. And then you have this big thing right here that represents how much fuel you have left. Anyway, let's get this thing started up so we can watch here actually. So what you want to do is hit left alt and home, and your right alt and home, and your left engine will start up, and then hit right control and home, and your right engine will start up as well. And this will get a bit noisy, so hit control and hold on. I'm gonna wait for them to start up. Here we go. And there we go. Startup is complete, so hit control and C. Here we go. Control and C will shut down your hatch. So now what you want to do is you've got your aircraft started pretty much. So what you want to do is that you can head out this, and that is really noisy. But anyway, what you want to do is hold down control, right control and L, and see, will it start? Check. Yep, and why are you not? That's pretty weird. Now it's working. So as you can see, you got some lights on the tail and the wings. So hit Control L again, and the lights on the wing will start to blink, which is what I will have. And hit Control and L once again, and they will shut off. Now, see, hit right alt and L. See, this right key. Yep, and then your taxi lights will turn on. And now, just hit left shift and F to put down your flaps. Good. Now you want to know where to taxi off to. So this airport has 2 runways actually, which is quite not common, so choose. So since we are the only people on this server, we can choose our own runway, and I will choose runway 24. So what you do is just add a little bit of throttle. You can either hit the plus key on the numpad or the pitch up key and pitch down key to adjust the throttle, and of course minus key on the numpad will also adjust your throttle. Or you can do like I have it done, and I have it on my joystick. So just add a little bit of throttle. You can add quite a lot. Then reduce it quickly, and there you go. Just yeah, and now you can find your route while checking outside the aircraft like this to your runway. So continue taxiing down the path, and I can and then I forgot to say this, but use your rudder to control your aircraft, which is the C and the X key. But I have my joystick, which is a really good thing to have when you play this game. And since I do have 3 ways to turn my joystick, I can have my back rudder on there as well, which is very nice. Anyway, I will taxi to what you can handle. So don't taxi at like 100 kilometers per second or per hour, because that will probably not end up well for you. And you know, if you feel like you can't taxi at very high speeds, then don't. That sounded really bad. But anyway, we are closing up on our runway. So let's just check to make sure that, yep, this is the runway that we are going to take off from. And by the way, I forgot to say this as well. Press the W key for wheel brakes, which is a very good thing to have when you're trying to take off. Anyway, once I have taken off, I will check how long the video has been recording for, and I might do a landing as well. Yep, he is.
Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. По давлению 767,53.
Anyway, once you are out on the runway, try to align yourself to the middle. Like this. Oops. Don't add too much throttle. It won't be good. But align yourself to the middle. Like this. And then you can check how long the runway is if you want to, but then simply open up full throttle, use your C and X key, or the key that you have assigned to your back rudder, and keep yourself in the middle. Remember to do slight adjustments. Anyway, once you see that the speed is there is the speed, by the way, I forgot to tell you that. Once that has hit about 250, begin to take off, and then simply press the G key to turn up the gear. You can see the gear state right there, and then once you have built up enough speed, you can press Ctrl F to turn up the flaps, which I will do at probably 350, 40, and 350. Actually, turn it up now. So there you go. And then now I'm gonna sit on the autopilot here. So let's see how long. 40 minutes, yep, that's pretty much it. I disengage the autopilot. Good. We are putting it up a lot of G's. But anyway, that is my tutorial in the SU-25T frogfoot. I'm just gonna shut down the engines to make it more quiet. So that is my tutorial for the SU-25T frogfoot, how to take it off and stuff. So now that you know that, hope you enjoyed watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and also leave a comment what you think about it, and use your arrow keys to take off to like control the stick. And goodbye.